Everyone tells you what to do and what's good for you. They don't want you to find your own answers. They want you to believe theirs. And let me guess, you want me to believe yours? No, I want you to stop gathering information from outside yourself and start gathering it from the inside. People are afraid of what's inside, yet that's the only place they'll ever find what they need. We're in a fight. Boys, you're doing all that you can. Anyone can see that. Win or lose, we're walking out of that stadium tonight with our heads held high. Do your best. That's all anybody can ask for. When I was a kid, my father put me in boxing camp. It was the middle of the summer, 90 degrees every day. After sparring, they made you do 100 laps and 50 pull-ups. They pushed you until you either threw up or passed out or both. Anyone could leave at any point. All you had to do was quit. And let me guess, you didn't quit? I quit every goddamn day. I just never said it out loud because no way was I giving them the satisfaction of breaking me. All that stuff you're avoiding, the problems you don't want to fix, the conversations you don't want to have, that's why you're not where you want to be. Everything you want is on the other side of the stuff you're avoiding. The body you want is on the other side of countless days in the gym. The problem isn't knowing what to do, it's doing it. That's the separating factor. The people you admire, they're doers. You, on the other hand, are a wisher, a dreamer, a thinker, a talker. But those people don't get results. Until you start doing, nothing will change. Do you love this game? I mean, love it with your whole heart? Because if you don't, let's not even bother. Let's not open that door, only to have it slammed in our faces. I love this game. I live this game. There are 1,000 other guys waiting in the wings who are obsessed with this game. Obsession beats talent every time. You've got all the talent in the world, but are you obsessed? Is it all you think about? Let's face it, it's you against you out there. The chronic excuse maker. How do you stop making excuses? It's actually simple. You have to realize, you have to know, you have to accept that all your excuses are lies. They're lies. All of them. Think about the things you tell yourself, the lies you use to rationalize taking the easy road and leaving discipline behind. You say you don't have time? That's a lie. You say you don't have support? That's a lie. You say you're too tired or too sore or you're just not feeling it. Lies, lies, lies. And it doesn't stop unless you make it stop. What will your life look like if you don't do what you know you need to do? The answer is frustration, disappointment, regret, and bitterness. You'll reach a point where you're angry at yourself and you won't have the time to go back and redo it. Sometimes life hijacks your mind. When that happens, your goals, ambitions, and everything else go out the window. Maybe your relationship ends. Guess what? Get over it. Maybe you failed a test you worked hard for. Guess what? Get over it. Maybe you missed out on a promotion. Guess what? Get over it. Life will hijack your mind if you let it. Don't allow these things to make you lesser. Own your mind. Don't let life own it. Get after it and stay hard. Sit on your bed one day and ask yourself, what remarkably stupid things am I doing on a regular basis to mess up my life? And if you actually ask that question and want to know the answer, you'll figure it out so fast it'll make your head spin. What would happen if you consulted yourself about the best possible outcome for you? You might get an answer. There's a voice that guides you through life. It often takes you to uncomfortable places, but that's usually where you need to go. Listen to it. I know you're messed up inside, but the truth is, you didn't look hungry. When we fought, you had the eye of the tiger, the edge. Now you've lost it, and the only way to get it back is to return to the beginning. Maybe we can win it back together. You've got talent and a chance. Use it while you're still alive. You must commit to excellence. Excellence isn't a destination, it's a journey. The more I develop, the more I realize how burdened we are by our past. If you keep carrying the bricks of your past, you'll build the same house. Let go of who you were to become who you're meant to be. A warrior doesn't give up what they love. They find love in what they do. Life is a choice. You can choose to be a victim or anything else. The accident is your training. The war isn't about perfection, victory, or invulnerability. It's about absolute vulnerability. That's true courage. Life is your life. Don't let it be clubbed into submission. Be on the watch. There are ways out, lights in the darkness. The gods will offer you chances. Know them. Take them. You can't beat death, but you can beat death in life. The more you learn to do it, the more light there will be. What do you really want? If you could have anything, what would it be? Give me evidence that you're not qualified to go after it. You can't. You're ultra qualified. No one can define your limits except you. You're unkillable. You have the ability to take a sledgehammer to your life and remake it. Life is clay. Mold it, shape it, change it. Growth only comes from doing something new. You can't want to grow and want comfort at the same time. Hardship creates growth. so embrace it. The pursuit of personal excellence isn't a solitary journey. It's a catalyst for transformative change that elevates not just you but everything around you. Strive for continual improvement. Plant seeds of positive change. Your uniqueness is your power. Focus on who you are. If you can't do that, there's no hope. Life is not easy. Don't make it that way. Take responsibility for everything, because that's when things start to get good. Solitude is not a punishment. It's a crucible. It forces you to face yourself. In that silence, you find the truth. Solitude doesn't weaken you. It sharpens you. It teaches you resilience, clarity, and self-reliance. When you embrace it, you discover you don't need external validation. You're enough just as you are. Use solitude to grow, to heal, to become whole. Because from that place of wholeness, everything else becomes possible. Starting over isn't the end. It's the beginning. It's not failure. It's life. Every time you start over, you're starting from experience, not scratch. Rebuild with patience, faith, and effort. Life grows even from loss. You can rebuild, grow, and rise. Your roots remain strong. So embrace the journey. Trust the process. Forgive yourself. Progress isn't perfection. It's growth. Take the first step. It might feel small, but it's monumental. Starting over means you're brave enough to keep going, to leave behind what no longer serves you, and to create the life you're meant to live.